If you have a professional selling plan, you can add products to your inventory in bulk using inventory files. These dynamically created files, also called custom templates or product feeds, can be catered to your inventory by selecting the relevant product types. If you have a large inventory, using inventory files can save you a lot of time by allowing you to manage your product listings in bulk, rather than one by one. After watching this video, you'll know how to generate the right inventory file for your products in Seller Central, correctly fill out your product information, and upload your inventory file to your Seller Central account. First, let's locate the inventory files for your products. Hover your mouse over the inventory portion of the menu in Seller Central. Then, from the drop-down, select Add Products via Upload, and you'll be directed to your inventory file uploads. Next, click the Download an Inventory File tab. There are two ways to select the types of products you want to sell. You can use the Search tool or the Product Classifier. When using the Search function, make sure the result you select is in the appropriate classification path. To select it, click the plus sign on the left-hand side of the row. If you don't see what you're looking for, try hitting Clear Search and searching for another term, or try navigating through the options in Product Classifier. To use the Product Classifier, locate the specific product type by clicking through the subtype options. Hitting Select will add the necessary information to your inventory file for listing that product type. To remove any product types, simply go to the section summary of your selected products and click the X next to the product type you don't want. Next, you'll need to select a light, advanced, or custom template. Light templates are designed to be easier to navigate and contain the minimum information a seller would need to list a product. The advanced templates include all the possible attributes fields you might fill out for a product. Custom templates allow you to add the groups of attributes you want in addition to the minimum required. When you're ready, click Generate Template to download the inventory file. Let's take a look at an example using the light template for all plans under Kitchen and Dining. When you open the inventory file template in Microsoft Excel, you'll see the following tabs along the bottom of the workbook: Instructions, which details how to use the inventory file; Images, which outlines Amazon product image requirements; Data Definitions, which defines each attribute within the inventory file; Template, where you'll fill out your product information; an example template for extra guidance; and Valid Values, which includes a list of acceptable terms for filling out the template. When you enter your product information on the Template tab, you can refer back to the Data Definitions tab for explanations of attributes, or the Valid Values tab for the list of acceptable terms you can enter. We'll click into the Template tab to start. Notice the columns up top. Each column represents one data attribute for your product. For example, in column A, Product Type, you'll select the appropriate product type. In column G, Product Name, you'll type its name. Be sure not to edit those top 3 rows. If you change any of these labels, your file will not process properly. For every product you want to upload, fill out one row in the spreadsheet. You might be wondering which of these attributes are required. This is where the Data Definitions tab comes in handy. It lists each attribute name, its definition and use, acceptable values, an example, and whether it's required. Also, once you've selected the product type for your item, the sheet will highlight the required cells with a red outline. For some attributes, you'll need to choose from a specific list of values. To do so, use the drop-downs provided by the sheet. The drop-downs will always be updated with the current valid values for each attribute. In case you need to see all the valid values at a glance, you can use the Valid Values tab. Only certain attributes require a valid value, so it's a good idea to double-check your entries against this information while you get used to creating inventory files. Let's fill out an example product, a stainless steel pan. Starting from left to right, we'll select our product type and then enter the SKU, followed by the product ID, in this case, a UPC code. Next, we'll enter our brand name, product name, and the item type keyword. If you need guidance on item type keywords, please refer to the Browse Tree Guide. Moving on, we'll enter our price and quantity, shipping template. These are set up through the Shipping tab UI and then populated in your template. And finally, the main image URL. That's it. We've completed one product listing in our inventory file. Taking the time to fill out an inventory file for bulk product uploads up front can help you make quick changes to your products later on. For instance, let's say you decide to make a price change to your products. You can use this file again with your products already filled out. Simply update the prices, save the file, and re-upload to Seller Central. Make sure to always save a copy of your inventory file for your personal records. Now let's take a look at how to upload an inventory file in Seller Central. First, make sure your file is saved to your computer. Then, from the Seller Central home page, hover over the Inventory tab and choose Add Products via Upload. Click the Check and Upload Your Inventory File near the top. To upload your inventory file, scroll down to the Upload File section. Then choose your file type. In our example, we're using an inventory file for non-media categories. Next, click Choose File and find your inventory file on your computer. Every time you upload an inventory file, Amazon will provide you a processing report. You can select if you'd like to receive it in text or Excel format. You can provide your email address to be notified when the file is finished processing. From there, you can upload your file, or use Check My File to identify any potential errors. File processing time varies depending on how many products you're uploading at once. Small files may load in minutes, while larger files greater than 5 megabytes may take up to 8 hours to process. You can check an upload's progress by clicking Monitor Upload Status. Each upload will be listed with an ID and will indicate when it's finished processing. Errors in your file will also be listed here. If you have any errors, you can check the processing report to see what you need to edit. Now that you're equipped with some basic knowledge on creating inventory files, be sure to watch our Using Inventory Files advanced video for more tips on getting the most out of bulk uploads. Do you sell products that come in different sizes or colors? You can group them together on a single detail page instead of giving them individual listings. We call this feature Product Variation Relationships. Customers love variety. Creating variation lets them see all their buying options together on one page and can help to increase conversion. This video will teach you how to create product variations using our inventory file templates for bulk uploads in Seller Central. First, let's look at an example of a product with different variations. In this example, you sell the Quicksilver shirt, model number MS009, in 2 colors, red and navy. There are also 3 size options, small, medium, and large. This means that you have 6 physical product options, which you can link to one single product page. First, you'd create a parent item for the Quicksilver shirt, and then create child items for each of the variations. In this example, there are 6 children mapped to the parent item. Now, let's go over to the inventory file template that you can use to upload your products with variation. There are specific templates for each product category, which you can download from Seller Central. You can find these templates by clicking on Inventory, then Add Products via Upload, then download an inventory file, and finally by selecting Inventory Files. When you open your file, you'll notice several columns where you can enter information. These columns vary depending on the template you're using. So in our example, you'll notice we've highlighted the variation parent in blue to make it easier to identify what information you'll need to create a parent listing. You'll need to provide the same required attributes for the parent items as you would for the child items. But since the parent is not a physical item for sale, leave the following blank: product ID and ID type, model number, price, quantity and package quantity, weight information, and varying attributes such as color, size, flavor, etc. There are 4 attributes used to create the parent-child variation relationship: These attributes are needed to link the products, so make sure the template you're using includes these columns. Parentage. Here, you'll specify if the line item is a parent or child. Parent SKU, where you'll enter in the parent SKU that the child belongs to. Only fill out this field for child items. Relationship type. You will only fill this out for child items, and it will always be variation. And variation theme. Here, you'll check the Valid Values tab for possible variations of your product. In our example, the variation theme is size color. The final product variation will look like this. Each listing has a unique SKU. The parent product name does not contain any variation details like color or size. This is added to the end of the child item's product names. Product ID, brand, item type keyword, and product description are required for both parent and child items. In this example, department is also required for both. The style or model numbers are only required for child items, and they must be unique. Price, quantity, and weight are only required for the child items as well. Bullet points and images must be provided for both parent and child items. Each product variation must display the specific variation image, so make sure a different image is assigned for all visually different products. The variation-specific attributes must be completed with the corresponding valid values for parentage, relationship type, and variation theme. The parent SKU must be identical to the item SKU. Finally, make sure each child item is unique. Your products won't upload properly if there are duplicate child items. For example, you can't have two child items that are both small navy. When you're ready to upload your listings, go to Seller Central and click on Inventory, and then add a product via Upload, and go to the Check and Upload Your Inventory File tab. Here, you can either check your file for errors or upload your file under Step 2. To do so, select the file type from the drop-down menu. In this case, we're using inventory files for non-media categories. Then select Browse to choose the file from your computer and click Upload. Don't worry if you need to make edits to your variation, regroup products, or remove the variation entirely. Simply run a delete feed, followed by an update feed with your changes. That's it for this video. You should now have a good understanding of how to upload product variations via the inventory file template. For more information, search for Variations in Seller Central Help.
Welcome to the module GTIN Exemption Process. By the end of the module, you will be able to understand what GTINs are and why they are required. Request for GTIN exemption with ease. GTINs are product identifiers which are 12 or 13 digits long and are located below the barcode on the product package. They are commonly referred to as barcode number or product ID and are required to ensure a high-quality shopping experience, while at the same time making it easier for other sellers to make subsequent data contributions to product pages. Two options if the product or brand you wish to sell does not have a product ID or barcode. If you are the brand owner, enroll for brand registry. If you are a reseller and want to list a new unique product on Amazon without a product ID, request for GTIN exemption. On Seller Central, search for GTIN exemption. Select how to list products that do not have a GTIN. Keep this page handy as we will come back here frequently. Scroll down and click on Request Approval. For any of the options you select from this drop-down, enter the reason for not having a GTIN. If you are selling branded products, parts or media products, mention whether you have a supporting letter from the brand owner, manufacturer or publisher. If yes, enter the details of the brands one by one or using the template. Download it, fill in the details and upload it. Additionally, upload a supporting letter from the owner in the format mentioned here. Then click on Submit. Go through the instructions mentioned against each on this page carefully. For non-branded products and bundles, download the template, fill in the details, and upload the list of product. Do not miss out on the instructions mentioned on this page. Amazon will get back to you with the status of the exemption within 3 business days.
Amazon Marketplace Web Service, or Amazon MWS, is an integrated web service API that helps Amazon sellers programmatically exchange data on listings, orders, payments, reports, and more. XML data integration with Amazon enables high levels of selling automation, which can help you grow your business. By using Amazon MWS, it can help increase selling efficiency, reduce labor requirements, and improve your response time to customers. There are no fees associated with Amazon MWS, but you need to have one of these Amazon selling accounts to use it. Professional Amazon selling account, Amazon Payments, Amazon Fresh, Amazon Business, or Amazon Prime Now. With Amazon MWS, you can build applications for your own Amazon seller account. You can also build applications for other sellers to help them manage their online business. Using Amazon MWS, you can create applications that look up products for sale, download orders for fulfillment, confirm shipment, and schedule and receive reports. These API operations are accessible using a web service API. On the main Amazon MWS page, you'll see a navigation section, an APIs and documentation section, and a supported Amazon services section. You'll find useful documentation on using Amazon MWS in each of these. Amazon MWS includes the following features: inventory management, perform batch uploads of inventory, add products, check inventory levels, examine pricing information, and handle other inventory management tasks. Order management, download order information, obtain payment data, acknowledge orders, and schedule reports. Reports management, request a variety of reports, query the status of these reports, and download them. Developing an Amazon MWS application. Any application that can access web services can use MWS. Amazon's client libraries make developing applications easier. To create applications that use the Amazon MWS client libraries, you'll need a development environment for Java, C# or PHP. Building robust Amazon MWS applications. Your client application should gracefully handle changes to the reports and response elements that MWS returns, even without prior change notification from Amazon. Amazon MWS is a secure environment that uses signatures for authentication. Amazon MWS helps you manage your selling account on Amazon.com. For Fulfillment by Amazon, or FBA sellers, Amazon MWS allows you to create inbound shipments to an Amazon fulfillment center and automate the process for creating shipping labels, check the status of inbound shipments to see if your shipment has reached a fulfillment center, and if so, whether the shipment has been processed, submit fulfillment orders. Enable your customers to submit multi-channel fulfillment orders at any time. There's no lag time while you process or batch orders. Track and manage outbound shipment requests. Once orders have left an Amazon fulfillment center, track shipments and keep your customers aware of arrival times. Amazon MWS now offers product updates via email. This will allow us to send important product information, including API updates or service outages, straight to your inbox. If you've developed an application, these notifications will allow you to respond quickly to changes. These notices will also appear in the Amazon Seller Forum for MWS.
Now you have the ability to add your products one by one in Arabic. The feature enables you to choose the language in which you will submit listing content in your product listing. From Seller Central, click on Inventory menu. Select Add a Product option from the Add a Product screen. Click on I am adding a product not sold on Amazon and proceed with the process. select a product category from the product classifier. Start adding your listing information, but first select the language you want to list your products in. Make sure to fill the fields with the same language that you selected. In this example, we're using English. Fill in all your product information, product ID, brand name, manufacturer, manufacturer part number, and country of publication. And once done, click on Save and Finish.
Welcome to the overview Resolve Error 5461. While trying to add or edit a product on Seller Central, you may encounter error code 5461. This can appear when you attempt to create a new listing or update an existing listing for a product that is part of a brand enrolled in Amazon Brand Registry. We protect the integrity of listing information for enrolled brands by reserving the creation of new product detail pages for the brand owner and any brand-qualified sellers they've approved. We also reserve updates to existing product detail pages for brand owners and brand-qualified sellers. Error 5461 notifies sellers who are not brand owners or brand qualified that they are not eligible to create a product listing as a result of these protections. Let's quickly review your options after receiving Error 5461 and learn how you can list an item after receiving it. Sellers usually encounter Error 5461 because they are trying to add a product or a product variation to the Amazon catalog that is already listed by a brand owner or brand qualified seller. If you see Error 5461 while trying to list, you can often resolve it by searching for the product and matching your offer to the brand's existing product detail page. Begin by selecting Inventory from the main menu, then click Add a Product. On the Add a Product page, enter the product ID in the search bar. This can be any GTIN or Global Trade Item number like a UPC, ISBN, EAN, or JAN. If necessary, you can also enter a product's ASIN or another ID paired with descriptive information like brand or product name. Your search results will automatically populate on the next screen. If you find your product, select a condition for the specific item you're selling, new, used, or another option, and then click the Sell This Product button. You'll be brought to a new page to enter information about your offer, like your price and quantity. You'll also have the option to enter a seller SKU or stock keeping unit, which can help you compare your inventory records in other systems. You can select whether you want to ship the product directly to the customer or have Amazon ship it for you through our Fulfillment by Amazon or FBA program. After all your offer information is complete, click Save and Finish to match your offer to the current listing. Once submitted, your offer should appear on the product detail page within 15 minutes. If you search for a product after receiving Error 5461 and can't locate it in the Amazon catalog, that could mean that it belongs to a brand enrolled in Amazon Brand Registry but isn't yet listed by the brand owner or a brand qualified seller. In this scenario, you may apply to sell items for the brand. As part of your application, you'll provide product information and images to create a new ASIN and product detail page. This is the only time a non-brand owner or non-brand qualified seller can apply to create a new listing for a brand enrolled in Amazon Brand Registry. To get started, click the link in the 5461 error message. This will bring you to the selling application for catalog authorization form. The brand you are trying to sell will be pre-selected. Begin completing the form by indicating whether you are officially affiliated with the brand. Then provide product information, including the product ID if available, the product title or name, which will include any variation information for color, size, or other attributes, the manufacturer, a product description, and the product's selling category or type. You'll need to show that the specific item you're selling is an authentic product of the brand. The more product information you provide, the faster your request can be reviewed. After entering your product information, upload images of the specific item you are selling along with its packaging. Review the list of image requirements and check the box next to each one to verify your image's compliance. Images must include the front and back of the product or packaging, the barcode on the product or packaging as well as the product ID if applicable, and the brand name on the product or packaging. Please note that images must also show the product both packaged and unpacked. Apparel items must be unfolded. After confirming that your images meet these requirements, drag and drop your files or browse and select them. You can also add comments below to help us evaluate your application. If you indicate that you are affiliated with the brand, you will also be required to provide at least one letter from the brand authorizing you to create new listings for their products. Review the list of document requirements and check the box next to each one to verify your letter's compliance. Your letter must be dated within 180 days, include your name and address, and include the name and address of the brand. After confirming that your letter meets these requirements, drag and drop your file or browse and select it. You can also add comments below to help us evaluate your application. Finally, before submitting your application, provide contact information so we can respond with any questions. Enter an email address and consider adding a phone number. Once you've provided your contact information, press the Submit button. You'll receive confirmation that we're reviewing your application within 24 hours. In most cases, the review will be completed within 3 business days. You can monitor the status of your application on your Selling Applications page. To navigate to the page, choose Catalog from the main menu in Seller Central. Then click View Selling Applications. In most cases, matching the item or applying to sell the brand will resolve error 5461. If you're requesting to list a product that also requires a category approval, we recommend you search for our categories and products that require approval help page for information and instructions. For more information about creating product detail pages and ASINs, we recommend you search for our ASIN creation policy. We also encourage you to explore other modules about listing products on Amazon, including Product Detail Page Overview, Product ID Overview, Introduction to Listing Products, and Match or Create a Product Listing. Welcome to the video on Easy List. Now you can search multiple products in Amazon Catalog and list them with minimal details. In this video, we will guide you about ways to easily search and add multiple products at once. You can either search up to 20 products and list them in one go interactively on Seller Central, or search up to 500 products and generate a pre-filled template, and list them through bulk uploads with minimal details. Let's get started. Log into your Seller Central account. From the Seller Central homepage, hover over the Catalog tab and click on Add Products. Once you reach this page, select the Search Multiple Products option. You can enter up to 20 product identifiers such as UPC, EAN, ISBN, or Amazon ASINs in the text box. To increase legibility, the text entered will be auto-formatted to show each product ID with a 3-letter space. Make sure to add valid product identifiers, and as invalid identifiers will not find a match. Once you have correctly entered the product IDs, click on Search. Upon doing so, matched results will appear. Simply add details like price, quantity, and click Submit. Repeat the process for all remaining products in the list. Once the relevant information is added, your offer will be submitted successfully with the success message and can proceed to next product for adding offer. Some products might require additional approvals. Click on Apply to Sell to seek approval. It will take up to 15 minutes for a successfully submitted listing to go live. You can check the status of the submitted listings under Manage Your Inventory tab. If you want to add large number of listings, you can search up to 500 products in bulk and generate a pre-filled template. Follow the below steps to add products in bulk. Go to Catalog option and choose Add Products via Upload. In Add Products via Upload page, click on Get Listing Loader. Enter up to 500 product IDs in the search box and click on Generate Spreadsheet to generate a pre-filled template. In this pre-filled template, just add required details like price and quantity corresponding to the searched products and upload it back. If you don't enter any product IDs in search, you will obtain a blank listing loader template upon clicking Generate Spreadsheet. If you are a global seller and want to list in global Amazon stores, select additional marketplaces in the drop-down. In the spreadsheet, we recommend you to go through the instructions sheet to know how to use the template and tips to avoid errors. Visit the Data Definitions sheet to learn what attributes are used for, which attributes are required, and what are the acceptable values for each attribute. Once done, you can start filling the pre-filled template sheet. Please note, you cannot create new products in Amazon's catalog using this template. Save the sheet in either .xls or .tsv format. Now, click on Upload your spreadsheet to upload it from your system. Then click on Upload File. You are all set. You can track your spreadsheet upload status from here. That wraps up our video on Easy List.